welcome back. I'm Dr. Lori Williams. Today I want to talk to you about staying true to yourself, and choosing yourself essentially when it comes down to being the person that others want you to be or need you to be, versus staying true to yourself. I hope you always choose you. The truth of it is that the more we try to fit into the pattern or the ideal of who other people need us to be or want us to be, unfortunately, that's very self serving for the other person because who they need you to be or who they want you to be um, is actually allowing them to avoid being that version of for themselves. That everybody needs to be what they need for themselves first. So if you are trying to live up, let's say for your spouse, if you're trying to live up to what your spouse needs you to be, you are actually allowing your spouse to not be that person that they need for themselves. And what a huge disservice it is that, we live in a world where we think we need to live up to other people's expectations and be the person that they want us to be. But it's actually not only doing a disservice to us, it's doing a disservice to them as well. So one spiritual belief that I've always held very, very true in my heart is that if you're doing the right thing, it's going to be the right thing for you and everyone involved. Maybe not necessarily, on a personal level. The other person may feel very hurt by it, but more on like a deep soul spirit level. It's going to be the right thing for everyone involved. The things that are meant to happen, truly meant to happen, are always the best for everyone involved because everything that we go through is a learning opportunity for both parties, right? So when you choose yourself, when you allow yourself to be who you authentically are, um, it also allows the other person to step up and be the authentic expression of who they are for themselves. Now, let's be honest. I mean, not everybody's going to take that as an opportunity to grow, and you don't have any control over how they respond to you choosing yourself. You only have even limited control over yourself. So you have absolutely no control over anybody else, and only limited control over yourself. But you need to make this decision for yourself. Unfortunately, so many of us are running outdated programming. Our nervous system is programmed to be who our parents needed us to be or wanted us to be who our teachers, our friends, our extended family, our environment, who they wanted us to be. And it's such an outdated programming that unfortunately so many of us don't even know who we truly are. And stripping those parts of us away that aren't truly authentically us is, that is the whole point. That is the whole journey of coming back to self. But you can't come back to self fully if you keep choosing to be the person that other people want you to be and or that they need you to be. They don't actually need you to be that. They just making their life easier because they don't have to look at themselves. You're only allowing other people's need for you to be a certain way is stopping their own growth, unfortunately. So when it comes down to it, I really truly hope, even if you never have chosen yourself before, that you start. Just start right now. Start today in choosing yourself and allowing yourself to be the person that you need to be first and foremost for yourself. Um, does that mean you're going to lose relationships? Absolutely. But the one relationship that you should never have lost is the one with yourself. Because at the end of the day, that is the one that is the most important. And that is the one that you need to start working on and taking more value in, is the relationship that you have with yourself. When the relationship that you have with yourself is strong and is fully connected, every other relationship outside of you will be too. But all healthy relationships start with the relationship that you have with yourself first and foremost. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you back here next time.